If people are dieting now more than ever before, then why are nearly 1 in 3 American adults overweight? Dr. Gundry, who's helped thousands lose weight and feel younger and healthier than ever, says most people are not getting enough fat-burning MCTs from their food. MCTs are a special kind of compound that instead of turning into fat when you consume it, turns into ketones, which is a chemical that breaks down the excess fat in your body. So, by getting more MCTs in your diet, you essentially flip a switch that puts your body in caloric bypass mode, which can flush out excess fat and calories. And he's created an easy way for you to activate caloric bypass right at home. It's called MCT Wellness. This powerful blend of fat-flushing MCT powders and antioxidant-rich polyphenols is designed to help you unlock your body's fat-burning, energy-producing potential. What's even better is that it's a delicious drink. I love how incredible it tastes. All you do is add a scoop to water, enjoy, and watch as you start feeling slimmer and more energized. So, if you want to experience a quick, easy, and effective way to melt pounds fast, go to GundryMD.com/energy and order right now to get up to 53% off your regular price order with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Again, that's GUNDRYMD.com/energy.
Welcome, friends, to the Mindful Drinking Movement podcast. Welcome and hello if you're new here, and welcome back if you've been here for a minute. I'm your host, Jess Betancourt, and if you think you hear chickens and donkeys and goats, it is because you do. And yeah, oh my God, I'm so tired. I just want to say that I'm so tired, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm not, and no amount of coffee suffices for lack of sleep. And oh my God, I get woken up consistently every night by one or more of my kids, and it's just something that I have to accept. And on the same token, I'm so grateful to not be hungover in addition to it. And if you are someone who also has to get up early and you have hangoveritis coupled with the 1-2 punch of drinking too much last night and having to get up in the morning and deal with life, and you're like, fuck, why did I do this? This episode is for you. I see you. I've been there so many times. I totally get it. I feel emotional saying that because I just have had so many mornings where I woke up and I was like, God dang, why did I do this? Even if it wasn't like a large amount of alcohol that I drank the night before, it just seemed like it didn't need to happen. I don't need to feel like this. I hate feeling like this. I have to take care of kids. I have to work. I have to clean my house, blah, blah, blah. All the things that we have to do as adults compounded with the behavior of younger us still wanting to be present and to have fun and to feel fulfilled and seeking that kind of fulfillment with alcohol is really on its way out, right? Like it's got to go out. Something's got to give. Something has to shift. Something has to change. Something has to change because we don't deserve to feel like that. You don't deserve to feel like that. If you've had that experience recently or even right now, I feel you, and you can totally come through the other side of this victorious. You don't have to do this anymore. Yes, of course, some people would say, well, just quit drinking. And of course, that would be so easy, wouldn't it, if that was just on everybody's radar. But it's not on everybody's radar in that fashion. Sobriety is definitely something that can happen instantly, but it's also a path that you can take weaningly or have it be something gradual for you, the way that I've chosen to do it personally. I wouldn't call myself sober exactly because I might have a beer next week. I don't know. It's like not in my agenda. But the way that I have done it is to just pick habits, pick little pieces of this whole thing, this whole lifestyle of drinking, especially when it's so embedded in one's culture and partnerships and everything. and just kind of take it apart piece by piece, by piece by piece, until the newness becomes more of who you are, and the newness becomes something that you live into with more empowerment than the old way of living used to be. And drinking in a harmful way, or drinking habitually, drinking chronically, aka all the time, daily, really starts to break apart and fall away because it just doesn't fit the new picture of who you're becoming. So there's also that path. That's the mindful drinking path. That's what I speak to. That's what my content is about, my programs, or for you, if that resonates with you. So the piece of the puzzle that I'm offering for you to work on today, my friend, whether or not you want, this is how I talk when I'm tired. Whether or not you woke up hungover, say that really fast a bunch of times in a row. Whether or not you woke up with hungover today or not, this is for you. This is for everyone. I mean, I think that this is a really crucial part of connecting with one's spirituality and feeling connected to life and source and God, whatever word you want to use, universe, divine, love, and consciousness, is to utilize the morning hours in a way that charges your batteries, serves you, connects you more deeply to yourself, and gives you the kind of energy and momentum that you want to have to carry you through your day. So if you are someone who, and you're not alone if you do this, but just like be honest and real if you do this. There are millions of people do this. Wake up and reach for your phone. And your phone is the first thing that you connect with. And your phone is the first thing that you make contact with and that you engage with and essentially program your mind with. Plugging into the reality of not a real reality, right? Of this like illusory world that is outside of your proximal senses, your sight, your hearing, your taste, your touch, your smell, the things that you experience with your body. We experience our phones in this like peripheral way that is the Matrix. It's not a real reality that is nurturing and like it doesn't sustain us. It doesn't feed our soul. It doesn't really give anything to us. In fact, it's more depleting. It's depleting to wake up and to plug into your phone. I'm hopefully not being an offensive asshole about this, because I for sure wake up and turn off my alarm and I'll see my messages right away. But to really like make a habit of not engaging any more than is absolutely necessary, at least in the morning hours, because in the morning hours, you're fresh back to your consciousness, you're waking up in the 3D world, and you're setting the tone for your day with what you do in that first hour. This is known as medicinal mornings. It's also known as caring for your nervous system or setting up your nervous system for success. It doesn't really matter what you call it, but to take that first hour of your morning and really value it and own it for the potent medicine that it is to set you up for your day. How this relates to, let me move back up. Okay, how this relates to mindful drinking, I'll get to in a minute. So a few ways that you can do this. Looking at your phone is not one of them. So if you do that, just be like, raise your hand and be like, okay, I know that I do that. And ask yourself, what else might be possible for me, or how can I fit medicinal mornings into my lifestyle? Like, you have to find what works for you, otherwise you're not going to do it. So the ways that medicinal mornings can flow is to wake up and immediately speak to yourself in terms of gratitude. Gratitude for your life, for what you have, for who's with you, where you live. You have a roof over your head, you have running water, you have food in your fridge, you have work to go to, you have people who love you. Just let your stream of consciousness flow in the direction of gratitude, because that fills you with a sense of love and belonging and positivity and an affirmation for living the life that you're in. Focusing your thoughts in this way immediately when you wake up gives you so much energy, and it really sets a beautiful tone of thankfulness and gratitude. So that is one option. There's a million, but I'll give you like 3. And then Another one that you can do is to meditate. And a meditation habit is a requirement for all of my clients. Anybody who's worked with me, I've taught them how to meditate. I hope you're still doing it if you're one of those people. But to meditate in a way that feels good to you, that's something that you can sustain. So whether it's for 5 minutes, just closing your eyes and following your breath in and out, if it's listening to a guided imagery or guided meditation recording, amazing. If it's another technique that you've learned, a really simple and easy one is to obviously close your eyes and elongate your spine and focus on the lower half of your body. So from your second chakra down, and visualize that you have roots dripping out of the bottoms of your feet. So your energy is going down. You visualize your energy going down and that you have roots on the bottom of your feet or roots at the base of your spine. And these are going down into the layers and the substrata of the earth, down, 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 connecting all the way with the core energy of the earth. And then you bring that energy back up. Visualize it coming back up. See if you can get a sense of feeling it coming into your body, earth energy supporting you and holding you. Then you bring your energy and attention and awareness to your third eye, your sixth chakra, and you allow the feeling and the sensation and the flow of universal intelligence and life energy, God consciousness, whatever words you like, you feel it all around you, above you, behind you, and the sides of you and in front of you, and allow it to enter into your body, have the sensation of this energy flowing into your body through your third eye. So universal energy is flowing down, earth energy is flowing up, and they meet at about your heart chakra. That is another meditation you can do. And another thing you can do, if you don't want to meditate, or if you've tried it, you don't like it, or whatever your argument for the reasons that you can't or don't want to is, that's fine. You can also just take your coffee or your tea and go outside and sit outside and just close your eyes, or just be outside without your phone, please, and just feel that warm cup in your hand. Notice the sensations of your body, how you're feeling. How is your heart today? How is your mind? Is anything present that you need to release? These are not opportunities also to like run through your checklist. This is not a prep for what you're going to do. This is a check-in with how you're feeling and how you're being and who you're being, and how connected do you feel to yourself, and how can you further foster that connection with yourself and with spirit and with source. That's what it's for. It's not to make you more productive, and it's not to make sure you don't miss anything and give yourself a rundown. We need to slow down. We actually get more done by slowing down, by having a stronger connection with ourselves and with spirit that allows us to feel like we have more purpose, we have more support, we have more guidance. Our lives are less stressful when we feel like we don't have to carry the weight of everything ourselves. Our ego gets to be, what's the word I want? Not massaged. To just be relaxed. We don't have to charge and push and pull and shove so much. And when we connect with ourselves, we really have the sensation that that's not doing for us what we can allow to be done with us when we are in communion with ourselves, with nature, with God. Medicinal mornings. So check it out. If you have a pattern that you wake up and you hit the ground running and you go, when it comes time, the evening time, you're probably going to be really low on steam. You're probably going to be really low on energy. You're probably going to be more tempted or fixated on the idea that having a drink or drinks is going to help you relax and give you that slow down that you never gave yourself in the day, during the day, or in the morning, your body and your brain is craving it and wanting it, and you're going to need it quick. It'd be like if you didn't eat a sustainable meal all day and then you were just like in the gas station and you grabbed a pack of M&Ms, you just like need something right then and there. It's that same kind of energy. And so the way to be preemptive about, perhaps you're planning an alcohol-free day, or perhaps you're planning an evening where you want to drink really minimally. The way to set yourself up for success for that is in the morning. And because you only have like a certain amount of willpower. And if you are using it for work or for your kids or for whatever you need to like, I don't want to say force your way through the day, but like exert more energy than you need to throughout the day, you're going to be out of energy and out of willpower at like 5 or 6 o'clock, which is when it's going to seem like you don't have the energy to go take a walk when really that's what you wanted to do. It's so easy to sit down and have a drink when you're so fucking tired. It's just so easy. And so to give yourself a leg up on this, to give yourself more energy throughout the day, slow down in the morning. Give yourself a medicinal morning. It really, really, really has helped me so immensely. And it's what I recommend for my clients. It's what I recommend for anyone who wants to be or considers themselves a mindful drinker. This is so beneficial. But it does take time to cultivate and practice. So what little thing can you slip into your morning that comes before your phone that allows you to check in with yourself and give you more of a peace of mind, more connection, more resource, more availability to the greater sense of life? What is that for you? And don't just do it once. Take this on. Do it every day for a week and see if you don't notice what an incredible difference you feel in your life. You notice if you know people in recovery from drugs or alcohol, people who are really full on doing it, they more often than not, and I think every single person that I know, at least the people who come to mind immediately, who I know who are in recovery, are morning people. They are, and they were probably like the most hardcore night owls at their heyday. Of recklessness, right? But they trade that on purpose for a morning life and becoming these really hardcore, amazing morning people that have these rituals and practices and exercises, yogas, meditations, prayers in the morning because they know that that will sustain them through the day. One of my friends calls it God food. So like, how are you going to get your God food so you don't feel deprived later on? Also, this has a twofold, right? Because if and when you do become one of these morning lark people when you weren't before, this happened to me. That would never happen to me. I stayed up to like 3 a.m, no problem, for years. I woke up at 10, when you trade the morning for the evening, when you're in that evening situation where it's like, oh, should I open another bottle at 10 p.m. and watch this 4th binge episode in a row? A part of you will be like, no, I really like my morning. I don't think I'm up for sacrificing my potent medicinal morning for Peaky Blinders right now or whatever you're watching. Recommend me a good show if you are into one. Your part of you will speak up like that and speak for you and have you lean in the other direction. It definitely happens that way. So take on this practice, if you don't have it already, of medicinal morning and let me know how it goes for you. Oh, and I almost forgot. If you are listening to this tour now, what's today? April 19th? 2024. If you're listening to this now and you would like to learn some mindset training and some techniques and some subconscious reprogramming around daily drinking, so like drinking when you get off work to transition into the evening, that's really specifically who this is for. Those don't have to be your details exactly, but if you want to not drink in the afternoon and the evening during the week, next week, April 22nd to the 25th, I'm offering a pop-up. I'm calling it a pop-up free mindful drinking coaching experience. It will be through a private Telegram group. If you don't have Telegram, you can download it for free. That link will be here in the show notes. You can also find it on my Instagram, the Mindful Drinking Movement, over there. It's totally free. I'm going to coach you for 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can be alcohol free for all of those days, or even just one day if you're accustomed to drinking every day and you just want to break that pattern, even just for one day, and to feel that kind of success that you can do it. You want the support and the community and the privacy perhaps that you crave but don't have. I'm providing that for you. We're providing that for you. Please come join us. It's going to be so helpful for you to see differently than perhaps you're seeing right now. Perhaps. But I'm going to be offering a lot of valuable insight and ways how to do it, how to overcome that hump in the day when lots and lots of people have their drink to solve the problem of the end of the day. Right? The problem being that you're stressed out or bored or tired or whatever it is. So come join me, come join us. I'll be so excited to have you there, and I'll put that link right here in the show notes, bing, and also it's in my Instagram link in bio. And BT Dub, if you come join that, if you just show up over there, I'm going to give you a discount code for 25% off. You'll be considered like a mindful drinking alum when you come into one of my programs. And I always give my alums discounts to any of my programs that I offer, my group programs. So it's 25% off to What Do I Know, which is my master program that's coming up May 14th. It's really about revolutionizing the story that you have about you and alcohol and why you have a perception that you need it or that it's a necessity. We're going to change and rewrite that story to something so much more empowering that it's going to change your behavior completely. I guarantee it. I'm so excited about it. Oh, that's enough out of me. I'm going to go for a walk. I hope you have an amazing day. Email me your questions or your thoughts or your concerns, anything that you would like me to address in a podcast or anything like that. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'm rooting for you. Talk to you soon. Ciao, ciao, ciao.